Hi, in this presentation, I'll be talking about the art of debating. This is based by Toastmasters International Debate Handbook, and it'll give you a very brief and simple explanation of the manner and method used in debating in Toastmasters clubs. Usually, when we ask the question, what do we debate? What is included in a debate resolution? And we usually try to avoid facts because facts are very hard to argue for or against if the fact is given is usually the given fact and you cannot argue against it. And we also avoid arguing about beliefs because a belief can and often offend somebody. So we try our best to avoid talking about a belief system. So we focus all of our effort on policies because policies are man-made and therefore subjected to yes or no or being right or wrong. So the most ideal debate resolution is those based on policies. If we move on and talk about the most famous debate formats, of course, the most famous one is the debate used in most of the parliaments, and a special edition of the parliamentary debate is also used in the Oxford Standard Debate. But the one that we use in Toastmasters is called the Lincoln-Douglas debate, the LD format, and it's taken from the famous debate between Abraham Lincoln and Stephen Douglas. Very important debate in the year 1858 on the issue of slavery. The main differences between the Oxford debate and the Lincoln-Douglas debate is that in the Oxford or parliamentary debate there is a pre and post poll. So a quick survey on the attendees is done to find how many of them are convinced with the debate resolutions. There is usually a constructive speech format, rebuttal speeches, and a post-debate poll. The winner is usually decided by the post-debate poll. In the Lincoln-Douglas debate, the resolution is announced, followed by opening speeches and direct examination before giving a certain segment for rebuttal and refutation. The popular vote wins in the Lincoln debate format. Taking both formats and adapting it for Toastmasters International, in TMI, we have opening speeches for 5 minutes by the team leader or the first speaker, then direct examination for 3 minutes by the second speaker of both teams, then cross-examination by the third speaker of both teams before the team leader or the first speaker comes back to summarize the team resolutions. The winner is chosen by a panel of judges. What is distinguished in the TMI adopted format is in the opening speeches, the opening speakers should define the term definition of each word in the resolution one by one, so there's full clarity on the resolution from both teams. Refutation, which is finding mistakes in the argument of the other team, is usually can start as early as the captain or the lead speaker of the opposing team. Second speaker has a choice to either proceed with giving more argumentation for his or her team or refute the other team's speaker. Third speaker from each team focuses mainly on the cross-examination, and submission is done by both team captains with no new material added. The flow, of course, is opening speech by the affirmative team, opening speech by the negative team, examination by the second speaker affirmative, examination by the second speaker negative, then cross-examination by the third affirmative team, cross-examination by the third affirmative team speaker. Before closing, there's a switch. The negative team closes first and the affirmative team closes last. This is how the flow is done in the Toastmasters format, and this gives you a very basic approach to how to conduct debates using the Toastmasters format, and can be used as a reference to do any debate based on Toastmasters International Handbook.